0.
And good evening, everyone. Welcome to Heritage Christian High School, the City Alliance semifinals here on IndianaSRN. Game 1, it'll be Cathedral, and Heron will follow that one up with Cecina taking on Bishop Chatard. Troy Nergowski along with Coach Keith Myers. 4 teams advancing to tonight's semifinals. The finals will be tomorrow night, also on IndianaSRN. Heron, by the way, coming in at 22-6 on the season. They've won 7 of their last 8, and on the other side, Cathedral, they've won 6 straight. They are 16-10 on the season. Coach Myers, let me tell you what, if you look at this on paper, I would imagine most people think Cathedral's going to roll in this one, and they got some numbers behind them that will back that up. But Heron, they have size. They've had a winning pedigree over the last several games. When we talk about winning 7 of 8, they feel like they could pull off a win tonight.
Something better, different than Heron has had over in the past. They have senior leadership, and this senior team has been, from freshman year all the way up, have struggled, and now their hard work has paid off. Senior championship caliber teams rise to the top, especially when it comes to a city championship. 9
seniors on their roster. Let's go ahead and talk about some of the players we'll look for tonight. They do have size. Oli McCoy is 5'10", 48 blocks, coming in 48 kills. They have Molly Beatty, who has 48 kills. She is 5'11", and then you'd think about Sydney Deemer, who is 6 foot, has 24 blocks on the season. They have the size that could really challenge things up front.
I think that's one of the things that maybe Cathedral in the past has in this semifinal stage probably haven't had in the other past teams. This is a legit number 4 team with 22 wins. It's hard to win one game, let alone 22, and they've done a nice job. Coach has done a nice job with this group of kids, and she's excited about this team.
Cathedral, by the way, played a very good schedule up to this point with only a couple of matchups remaining. They're number 21 in the Z ratings overall. They're number 4 in 3A. They, too, have some size, and they got some players that can really bring it.
And they have the reputation that they've been here before. You know, they've been in the semifinals for as long as we've been covering this thing. I don't think they've ever not been in the semifinals. I think this is our 7th or 8th year covering the City Alliance. So Cathedral is very used to being where they are, and they feel comfortable, if you will, in their skins.
Keep an eye tonight on Caroline Hanchar, who, by the way, 251 kills, 32 blocks, and 200 digs. And then you think about Chloe Moss, the sophomore, 5'9", with 78 blocks. Those are just 2 of the names we'll mention more, and one of those will be Avery Lewis. And a lot of you may remember her from her sophomore season. She comes in with 61 blocks. Those are just some of the names, and they've got so many different players that can hurt you in a volleyball matchup.
And both of these teams did not have to play the first round or the second round. They made it to the quarterfinals because of the bye. So I find it very interesting. Cathedral, they're expected to win this.
Yeah.
They would be disappointed if they didn't even come close to get to the final. Heron, this is a new experience for them. They're hungry to knock off the Giant. And, we saw it in football and college football this weekend. Maybe we'll see it tonight. It will be very interesting. But if Cathedral plays well, it's really tough to match up with Cathedral.
Yeah, both teams, by the way, well over 200 in the hitting percentage numbers. And Heron, by the way, at 241. So that really gives you a pretty good idea of just how good they are. One thing that might be a key tonight, both teams actually serve pretty well, but you look at Cathedral at 93.2%. They don't make many mistakes there. They don't make many mistakes on the receiving end either. So if you're going to go up against Cathedral, you better be pretty much mistake-free. And by the way, the Cathedral Fighting Irish averaging at 11.3 kills per set, coming to this one and 197 blocks as well.
Yeah, you look at the matchup, and on paper, it looks like Cathedral could probably handle this. But, again, you go back to Heron with a great year they've had. 22 wins is a big deal. And for them to get here, they're probably satisfied for getting here. Now they want to get to the next level.
Well, one side that you look at Heron that might be an issue tonight with Cathedral, the way they will attack this evening, is Heron does have 150 receiving errors on the season, so they got to do a much better job of getting that ball back and getting it set and sending it back instead of making mistakes.
Got to be patient. You cannot give them too many free balls. You give them too many free balls, they're going to let you get. They're going to pay. You're going to pay for it. So you got to be very patient, and you got to be exactly what brought you here. You didn't get here overnight. Do what you have done and be successful.
Passing will be a big key tonight. When we talk about Heron, they're going to really rely a lot on Adeline Durham, who is their setter and defensive specialist. She has 238 assists coming into this one here this evening. So those are just some of the names we'll be watching for here tonight. Tonight's matchup being brought to you in part by Reynolds Farm Equipment. Reynolds Farm Equipment is the leading equipment dealer and has been since 1955. Passion to Care, delivering care with more than 24 years of experience. Boilermaker Local 374. They represent highly skilled, highly motivated workers in field construction and metal fabrication in the state of Indiana. Wheeler Mission. For over 131 years, Wheeler Mission has been a pillar in the Indianapolis community. Bertner Electric, your trusted electrician partner since 1986. The Morales Group. We're in business to create a better future for you and your family. McGinley Wrights Financial, inspiring people to repeatedly take action on their financial goals. Indiana Labor's District Council, the 12,000 Hoosier men and women with Labor's District Council and affiliated local unions that build Indiana. We are LIUNA. And the IndianaSRN sports page. Follow the sports page every day. Updated news coast to coast. Log on to IndianaSRN.org and click on our tab. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back, get this one underway. It's game 1 of 2 here tonight on IndianaSRN.
Looking to elevate your brand? Choose Dynamark, your local one-stop shop for all your print, signs, promo products, apparel, and mailing services. Serving Indianapolis for over 50 years. Dynamark, where strong relationships are built through exceptional service.
Want to remind you, tonight's broadcast is a copyright production of IndianaSRN and the Indiana High School Athletic Association. Any use of audio or video without the express written permission of IndianaSRN and the IHSA is strictly prohibited. You know who wrote that?
Keith Myers.
No, he didn't. There you see the Achaeans ready to go here tonight. Boy, this would be a huge signature win for them, and they would pick up their 23rd of the season. But Cathedral has other thoughts in their mind here tonight. They want to get to that championship game. And, of course, Bishop Chittard and Cecina coming up next. That ought to be a good one, and we'll certainly talk more about that. Let's talk about keys to this one.
I think the senior leadership of Heron has to, when they get out of source, the seniors have to calm them down and relax them. That will be very evident. For Cathedral, just play your game, baby. Play your game. Hit the ball, hit the ball, hit the ball.
All right. Any more?
That's all I got for you tonight.
Thought maybe you're going to come up with a couple more.
I will say this. It's fun that this is the 8th year that we've done this.
Yeah.
And I think we've done almost all of them, and it's a lot of fun. And I'm looking forward to not only this game, I'm looking forward to tomorrow night's broadcast because we bring the rookie in tomorrow night because she's going to fill my seat, and she'll do a great job.
Well, I'm surprised she even works these anymore, doing all the college games.
I know.
Now, so,
She's it's all about her.
All right, we're underway. Heron and Cathedral just inside the attack line. The return by Real. We're going to get a good look at just how effective this Heron team has been all season long. The back set and a great play there on the dig and the reverse. And we've got a whistle, and we're going to get a double hit this time on Heron, so Cathedral leads it 1-0. Caroline Hanchar, 200 digs, 251 kills, 32 blocks on the season. And a good serve.
Free ball.
Short set to the middle, little tap, nothing there. On the return there by Durham. Back to the outside left. Early on, the indications are, and that's a pretty good swing there by Adriana Reel, is it looks like Heron, at least early, can hang on, and there's the point by Reel, and it's now tied at 1.
And they kept that ball in play, Troy. Yeah. In the past, they probably would have lost it after 2 or 3. They are legit.
Side out for Heron. Opening set, semifinal number 1. To the middle. Big time swing and the kill. And the Irish now take the lead. That is Avery Lewis. Talked about Avery at the beginning. She had a heck of a tournament last year. 61 blocks coming into this one here tonight.
And Avery is just a junior.
Hayden Mansager will now serve, the 6'1 sophomore. Free ball now for Cathedral. The back set. Down the line and the point. This time Lewis from the right side.
No communication there in the back row. You got to communicate. Let people know what you're doing.
And you do remember what that's called, the no communication, right? The husband and wife?
Yeah.
Yes. 3-1 your score. Short set to the middle. Looked like Morgan Schmidt able to get a hand on it. Heron back on the attack. And we've got another whistle. And it looks like a double hit again. Second time we have seen that against Heron. And Cathedral now leads at 4-1.
Ed Thornburg up on the ladder tonight. I'm sure he'll watch this later on this evening.
That'll be the first service error of the night. Cathedral, as we mentioned, at a 93.2 serving percentage. Side out Heron -2 in the first set. This will be Real serving. Cathedral off to the left and a nice swing. And looks like that may be Plunkett, number 1. Riley Plunkett, the senior, gets her first kill of the night.
As these games are going on, the JV tournament is over at the other gymnasium. So they're playing simultaneously tonight for their championships.
Lewis on the serve, and the overpass cost him at the net, and it was Chloe Moss able to put it away for her first kill.
You can't do that too much. That's gonna cost you.
Might be really the first overpass we have seen here tonight. 4-point lead. Akeans will give it back once again to Cathedral. The outside and a cross-court attack, and it's going to go wide as Plunkett can't keep it in play, and it's down to a 3-point lead. Checking in will be Morgan Schmidt. Schmidt at 5'10", a senior, middle hitter. There is Schmidt right there. Coming out of the lineup will be McCoy.
McCoy didn't want to come out of the game. Coach, I don't want to come out.
-3 now. Heron down here in the first set. To the middle. How about that swing? And that had a lot of heat on it as Chloe Moss with her second kill in the first set. Watch it again.
Just drives it home, doesn't she?
+4, once again, Plunkett on the serve. Nice block up front, but kept alive by the Achaeans. Back to the middle again, and one more time, Chloe Moss. Loves that short set.
They have gone to the middle back 3 times now, and there's no delivery back.
Chloe Moss now 3 kills. A 5-point lead now for the Fighting Irish here in this opening set.
And you would like to stretch this to about 5 more to control the game. Oh,
how about that? That's going to be Sierra Logan. 96 kills coming into this one.
Flat foot. You notice that? I mean, they didn't even move. It froze them like a rope. Look at this. This is nice. I mean, no one. She's right in the middle.
Yeah. 8-4. And service error number 1 there for the Achaeans. Back to a 5-point lead. You know, this Heron team early, when you kind of look at what they've been able to do, I know they're down by 5 to a very good team, but I'll tell you what, they could make some noise in that tournament.
Yep. Sectional start next week.
Back set. And it almost blocked, but it goes down for Mia Stubbs.
Volleyball, the fall season's almost over.
It is.
Volleyball sectional start next week. We'll have 2 semi-states for you on IndianaSRN. Looking forward to that.
Side out for Cathedral, and that's going to be their second service error.
In fact, we're looking for a sectional. If you're a team out there that would like us to cover that sectional, give us a call or send us an email, coach@IndianaSRN.org.
Heron side out, -5. The overpass at the net kept alive there by Alexa Green. Kean's back on the attack. Big-time swing, but a little bit too much on it that time for Adriana Reel.
Didn't get all the ball, and she didn't follow all the way through. Stopped halfway. That's why the ball went away.
Avery Lewis back in for Cathedral. Want to remind you tonight's game brought to you in part by Reynolds Farm Equipment, the leading equipment dealer serving farmers, homeowners, landscapers, and commercial contractors in Indiana. Nothing runs like a deer. Give them a call at 317-849-0810.
+7, Cathedral.
That was a receiving error we talked about earlier.
Yep.
Something that the Achaeans are going to have to be very careful of as they make another mistake there. 2 in a row now for Stubbs.
I think Coach might call a timeout here if they get down 14-5.
Biggest lead so far for either one of these two teams. Cathedral leading it by 8. See if the Achaeans can come back here. Free ball now for Cathedrals. They'll go back on the attack. Set to the outside. Big time swing again. And it's a 9-point lead. That time the kill goes to Caroline Hancher, and that is her first kill. We'll take a timeout. Cathedral up by 9.
Hey, Ben, you can take off the Elks rotating ad. And we don't have a commercial running.
We're not here to just sell you another piece of software and then move on. We're here to manage that whole life cycle of not only helping you procure the licensing, but then how do you manage and monitor those licenses over time.
Collaboration is very key when working with our clients. We are very much a partnering organization, so we definitely work as a team from a sales, marketing, and delivery organization, along with our partner ecosystem to help deliver best-of-breed solutions for our partners and customers.
Partners that sell IBM licensing a lot of times are very transactional oriented.
Back once again here at Heritage Christian. Heron will get the point. That one was a misfire on the serve, so that'll be the third service error by Cathedral. Side out Heron. So after the timeout, 14-6 your score, lead at 8. Fighting Irish will set it back to the right, just inside the attack line, the near block, but not enough. Hanchar will get the kill. They're spreading it out. You have Lewis with a couple, you have Hanchar with a couple, and Chloe Moss with 3. And the lead back to 9. Ball just over the top of the net, defended well, and then able to reach up and nail that one is Plunkett once again, her second of the night.
Even like a little mistake like that by Cathedral can adjust on the move like that. Just a sign of a really good team.
So lead at 10. The Keans need get a little rally going here. Big time swing on the outside left by Adriana Reel.
That makes you feel pretty good.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by the Morales Group. They're in business to create a better future for you, your family, and for the community we share. We can match you with the right career or hire the right candidate for your company. Give them a call at 317-472-7600. Side out at Keans, down by 9. Cathedral back to the outside, and that's going to go down. I don't know if that was hit well or it was partially touched, but Plunkett will get the kill.
The block wall was there, but no one else was there for the tip.
Lead back to 10, side out Fighting Irish. Hayden Mansager into the lineup now for Cathedral. From the attack line, not a whole lot on that one. The free ball after a misplay by Cathedral. And Heron on the outside able to get the point. That'll be Ava Boxstaller. Boxstaller is a 5'6" senior, her first kill of the night.
5'6".
Lucy Lyle is now checked in, one of the 9 seniors on this team. Still a 9-point lead. Back set on the swing here near side by Lewis. And that's going to be a double hit once again. Third time we have seen that. Now, we talk about receiving errors. We also talk about attack errors, and there's another. Really, if you look at Heron, Coach, they're kind of killing themselves.
Yeah, they are. They're not playing very consistent. I don't think they're really communicating as well as I have seen them in the past.
Well, that was a short set to the middle intended there for McCoy.
The other thing is today you have probably the top 4 officials in the state of Indiana, and they're going to call probably a lot more in this game than you're probably used to in a regular match.
Well, that one just inside the line, give the ace. As once again it was Avery Lewis. That is her first of the night.
Look at this. That's beautiful. The coffin corner.
We are in the red zone now. That'll be the 4th service error now for Cathedral.
You want to explain red zone?
That means we're within 5 of finishing out a set or a match.
It's the danger time.
You want to explain to them?
As the visiting team, the team that is behind, you cannot afford to make any mistakes here. You got almost be near perfect the rest of the game.
Down by 11 to the middle, and that's going to be long, but it was touched. Point will go to Cathedral.
That's a tough because that ball's going out, and she just deflected that ball.
That was Stubbs able to get the kill.
You know, they've been going to zone 5 a lot in this first game.
Don't forget to tell them what the tuna means, too. Do you know what the tuna means?
I will do that when I get my notes again.
That's going to be a receiving error on Heron, and they are down now 22-9. Side out once again for Cathedral. That is Plunkett. By the way, Cathedral has a good mixture of seniors and underclassmen to work with here tonight. What a run on this one and a great play to certainly fight that one off. Cathedral try to go back to the outside left, and a free ball now for the Fighting Irish. Great dig there. From behind the attack line, that one just clipping the top of the net.
Oh, see, there's the backup you need.
Now Heron will get a free ball. Will they take advantage of it? Back set to the right, and they do.
Sure did. Nice play.
That's going to be Sierra Logan with her second kill of the night.
I'm impressed with Heron. I mean, really, they're playing very, very well. Struggling here down by 12, but.
Well, I said a little bit earlier, they're really kind of making their own mistakes like that. Now that's called a tuna, Coach.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Service error into the net's a tuna.
The husband and wife, the tuna, the campfire,
the
donut. You're going to get all kinds of things today, folks. The candy cane, which is?
Tell me.
Candy cane is the antenna.
The antenna. Hey, by the way, another receiving error there on Heron, and we are down to set point. And Cathedral made this one look relatively easy. Annabelle Hoban on the serve. And that's going to do it. They made quick work of it in this one. We will head to the second set. Cathedral wins the first one, 25-10.
To you. Standing with us. You are truly making a difference in the lives of our neighbors in need.
Piece of equipment you can trust, one that's easy to use. No matter the size of the job, you want to create a feeling worthwhile, something you can use for every job. For over 60 years, Reynolds has been a community staple, ensuring our customers powerful implements and top quality care and service. You need something that's in it for the long haul. Visit Reynolds Farm Equipment, your hometown John Deere dealer, today at reynoldsfarmequipment.com. Get a gator that will get you where you need to go. Something you can get in and go with plenty of space. Be ready to tackle any terrain, large or small. When you choose Reynolds, you choose reliability. A guaranteed great customer experience and relationship from the moment you walk in. Come in and see for yourself or visit reynoldsfarmequipment.com.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by Boilermaker Local 374, where they represent highly skilled, highly motivated workers in field construction and metal fabrication throughout the state of Indiana. When you need a safe, dependable workforce for a new build, an upgrade, or facility maintenance, you can count on Boilermaker Local 374 to do the job right the first time. Welcome back. As you look at Heron, though, and I think we said a little bit ago, the mistakes they made cost them, because anytime they were ready to make a run or could make a run, had a receiving error, an attack error, and it just killed them to give it back to Cathedral, and then run off 4, 5, 6 points in a row.
And that's a sign of a good team, though.
Yeah.
When a team opens the door for you and you can take advantage of that, sign of a good team. As we talked about, Heron has all those seniors, but they've never been in a position like this before.
Right.
If you look at the history of the City Alliance, they have been at this is the highest seat they've ever been in a 4 seed.
Right.
So this is a new for them. This is a new era. Usually they're the 7 or 8 or 9 seed. So the success factor they have had this year, this is all new. They've never experienced being in a semifinal. This is a big deal. You got probably a couple hundred people in the gym. You're probably playing in front of maybe 25 or 30 people instead of 150, 200 people. It makes a big difference. Let's see what they come with game number 2. If there's a little bit more energy, if there's a little bit more communication, because I think it's early. They need to win game 2.
Yeah.
They go down 2-0, it's really tough to come back.
Well, the Achaeans will serve to begin the second set. Adeline Durham, the 5'7" junior. By the way, you talk about 9 seniors. They will be in a rebuild for next year for sure. Second set underway. Big-time swing there by Lewis in the middle. Back to the outside. Boy, that was a nice swing by Reel as well. And I'll tell you what, you go back and forth, and then you come back to the left. You get the point. And Cathedral, the early 1-0 lead.
And what Cathedral does is once they see that, then they go back to where they're the strongest, and that is up front, left side, hit the ball well.
Hanchar got her third kill, now serving. Not a great set. Pretty much a free ball available here for Cathedral.
Nice swing.
The overpass, and it'll cost you every time, was Avery Lewis in the middle.
she ran a long way to get that ball and probably did not set it as well as she should.
There really wasn't much you could do there for Heron, could you?
Well, you're flat-footed though. You got to be ready for the ball. You got to be in a position there, and then you gave them. That's disaster.
Yeah, that's another overpass, and Lewis ate that up. That's her 4th kill now, and an early 3-0 lead. This is really not the start again that Heron needed.
Yep.
Yeah, they need to really now focus and bear down here. To the outside, down the line, defended well. And this kind of shows you why Cathedral is ranked as high as they are in the 3A ranks at number 4. But the Cairns will get the point on this one. That's going to be Durham.
And one thing I like about the Cairns is they don't give up. They work hard, and they try to communicate as best they can to get that done.
Kayla Page will come in.
Oh, my.
And to the outside once again, looked like it was Riley Plunkett.
And you see how high that ball was to set. Hannah Corey back in the day would be able to do that and spike that down and then smile at you.
She taunt you?
Oh, she talked smack all the time.
To you?
Not to me. I was her coach. She didn't talk smack at our coach.
I would. 4-1. And able to get the return. Here come the Fighting Irish again. Back to the outside left-hand tip. And I tell you, Logan was up ready for something like a heater, and it ended up being really soft.
That's the consistent that you want to be.
Boy, 5-1 now, Cathedral. Side out Fighting Irish. By the way, we mentioned in the lineup Kayla Page. She's an outside hitter at only 5'4".
Mm-hmm.
Cross-court attack, nothing there for Lewis. Look at the rotation here for the Fighting Irish. They don't leave many spots open down on the floor. The attempted block, but it goes out of play. Point will go again to Plunkett.
And you notice she was going to go down the line. She's getting to that far side.
5-point lead.
Yep.
And the ace.
That ball looked like a knuckleball.
Hayden Mansager gets her first.
She's only a sophomore.
6-1. Lead at 6. And that is their 5th service error. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Passion to Care, delivering care with more than 24 years of experience. As a prestige healthcare company, Passion to Care is driven by decades of expertise and a drive to go above and beyond. Give them a call at 317-537-1811. -5, second set. Back to the outside left. Great play there by Reel. And then that one right inside the line.
Might have hit the line. Now they're playing with a little bit of spunk. I love the coach's enthusiasm.
Yeah, watch this again. Now, again, she's only 5'4". 4-point lead. Well, that one was a heater once again, fought off there by Reel. Free ball now for the Fighting Irish. To the middle, look out. And guess who? You want some points, go to Avery Lewis. Well, you short set those and you get a player like Lewis, it's almost unstoppable at this level. Now a 5-point lead. Cathedral trying to go up 2-0. Great swing from the outside, and that'll be Sierra Logan, her 3rd of the night. The junior at 5'7", came in with 96 kills. So on the verge, gets one more. She'll hit 100. You like that math?
I like that math.
Pretty good. -4. That's going to be wide and wisely holding off on that one.
She goes, I think, no, I guess not.
Reagan Fuda, who is a defensive specialist, a freshman in the lineup. That is the 3rd service error now for Heron. This will be Riley Plunkett. And another double hit. That's the 4th time that has happened. Back to the shooting yourself in the foot. This is about the time Heron saw Cathedral take off in the first set. Another good serve. Let's see how the Achaeans will attack here from behind the 10-foot line. Defended well again.
Well, she just punched up all over the net.
And how about that at 5'4", Kayla Page, her second of the night.
I think she could play for me. I like her spunk. She plays bigger than 5'4".
Yeah. Page, again, one of the 9 seniors, now serving -5 in the second set. The Achaeans need to get a run going here, though.
Yep.
What to that left side, as you said a little bit ago.
Dominating.
They're just, killing it. Hanchar, is that number 10 or is that number 13?
Looks like a 13.
So that's Caroline Hanchar getting her 4th. So lead back to 6. And that's going to be long on the attack there by Adriana Reel.
Second time tonight where she has the ball and just doesn't follow through. You got to follow all the way. Got to snap it off your eardrum and follow all the way through.
Side out, Fighting Irish, +7.
Chittard just arriving into the building.
Ball tipped, nothing there though. Back to the outside left, and another big-time swing and another kill.
This is where Cathedral has been really, really good as they get to that 12-5, stretch that out to 15, 16, 17, and by that time, it's hard for you to catch up.
By the way, Hanchar with 5. She came in with 251 kills on the season. Reel tried the soft touch.
Nice up.
Back to the middle. And, oh, boy, pushed into the net by Reel. Thought she was going to get the return, and now the lead at 9.
Right idea. Ball was just flat, and she just not put it right into the net.
Annabelle Hoban on the serve. Free ball here for the Fighting Irish again. Back to the outside left, and there is nothing Heron has been able to do to stop that.
And they set that up. Cathedral set that up right away. They knew where the ball was going. You heard the libero yelling at that hitter of, "This is yours."
So lead at 10. Soft serve on this one. Nice touch once again by Reel. Back to the outside. And guess what? I don't know if that was really technically
that's the donut.
A campfire,
no,
right?
No, that's the donut. Timeout.
Timeout on the floor. We'll talk about the campfire donut in a minute. 15-5 your score.
Looking to elevate your brand? Choose Dynamark, your local one-stop shop for all your print, signs, promo products, apparel, and mailing services. Serving Indianapolis for over 50 years. Dynamark, where strong relationships are built through exceptional service.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
Heron down by 10 following the timeout. Need to get something going here pretty quick in the second set as Cathedral looking for the sweep. They are looking for their 7th win in a row, and that'll be their 6th service error.
You know, you call that timeout, and it doesn't fail that you get the side out.
McCoy back in, the senior middle hitter now for the Achaeans. Cathedral, boy, I tell you what, it's unstoppable.
Yeah.
And she just got the ultimate shove, too. By the way, that again is Caroline Hanchar, who, by the way, at this stage has 7 kills already. And look how high she gets.
Look at this shove. I mean, she shoved her.
Whiplash. +11. Cathedral. How about that from the outside? And the kill will go to Reel. That'll be her second.
Nice kill. Net kind of helped her, rotated that ball a little bit different.
Durham will serve. 52 aces coming into this match. Fighting Irish back on the attack to the middle. That's going to be Lewis.
Can you get it over?
And one more. They did. Great save.
Yep.
Back to the middle again. By that time, though, you're out of position.
Well, you're out of rotation.
And that's going to be another kill by Lewis. Well, there was no way everybody was going to get back in time. As quickly as that ball came back over, you had players all the way to the end of the court.
Well, once you're out of sorts, good teams will find out and find out right away where your hole is.
Lead at 11. Short serve. Keens will give it back, though. A little bit tougher than what we thought it was going to be.
Knight up.
Outside left. And the point.
That time, instead of going down the line, she goes to the opposite end.
Plunkett now with 7. And the lead at 12.
Now you're in control.
Boy, when that state tournament rolls around and you think about how good Cathedral is, the overpass and the point, that'll go to McCoy.
Well, I'll tell you what, Cathedral's really good. Roncalli's really good in this class. In Class 2, I think Cecina is probably the cream of the crop.
19-8 lead at 11. And the block, and it'll go out of play. Plunkett once again.
And now you're in the danger. Now you're in the red zone.
The red zone it is.
The other thing is you look at, these 4A schools or 3A schools in the city knock each other out after regionals. And so semi-state, you're playing other teams. If you can advance pretty quickly, you're in pretty good shape.
Mansager on the serve. The point once again to the Fighting Irish, and now they've opened up a 21-8 lead. At some point, we'll run down the Z ratings for a new week. Another good serve. From way behind the attack line, here come the Fighting Irish again. Back to the outside, blocked out of play. You can kind of see the frustration there by McCoy.
And she knew that was coming, and she didn't know what else to do other than hit the ball, which you want her to hit the ball, but you want to hit it over the other side.
Hanchar, Lewis, and Plunkett all doing the job here tonight for the Fighting Irish. That one hit into the net by Page. Point once again, Cathedral.
That time her approach was not like it was in the previous time, Troy. Little step was a little bit behind.
High arcing serve on this one. Played at the net. Fighting Irish back once again. How about that swing over the top and the kill by Plunkett again. Whether she's at the net or near the attack line, we are now to set point. Plunkett just continues to add up the Ks in this one. And that's going to be an ace. And Cathedral on the ace by Mansager finishing it out. They lead it now 2-0.
Aspen Creek Grill, we are a from-scratch concept with comfort fresh food. You can expect a world-class experience on a great budget. We've got incredible specials, great service. Today's dish that we're going to highlight is going to be our Aspen Blue Sirloin. It is, again, our premium Black Angus certified beef, and we top that with a blue cheese crust. Again, everything that we do here is made from scratch, and it's no different from our steaks. We hand cut all our steaks in-house. So our team back there it's just an incredible team. Everything that they do, they take so much pride in. They put a little bit of themselves into everything that they do over here, especially since it is a made from scratch concept. We want everybody to come, visit us, enjoy some great food with some great service. Bring your friends, bring your family, come have some great food, have a great time with us with some of the best comfort scratch food.
warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
Tonight's matchup brought to you in part by Piper Logistics. For more than 2 decades, the seasoned professionals at Piper Logistics have consistently been the trusted allies for all your inventory management, warehousing, fulfillment, and transportation needs. We stand as your comprehensive logistics partner. Give them a call at 317-396-1023. And we want to remind everybody, if you'd like to put more student athletes on the internet, make sure you go to IndianaSRN.org, make your donation to a specific school or hit that donate button. More games, more opportunities for our kids, and then, of course, everyday hard workers like myself and others in our staff that are getting undermined by higher management. You can help us out as well.
We want to thank the IHSVCA for their support all year long on IndianaSRN. Also want to thank the athletic departments from all Final Four teams. And Gavin Joy, who is tuning in tonight. Also John Stripper and Jenny Manital is watching tonight on the network. And
yes.
And your friend Scott Scram is listening from Columbus.
Oh, good.
So if you're Heron, you need a life vest right here. You need to play well.
The Titanic's going down quick.
Yeah. And if you're Cathedral, the first thing the Cathedral coach says, finish. Just finish.
Latest Z ratings: Hamilton Southeastern, Yorktown, Brownsburg, Floyd Central, Fort Wayne, Carroll in 4A. As you see Cathedral serving, leading 2-0. One step inside the attack line there for Real. Back set, a little bit off the mark. Once again to the outside. Big swing there by Plunkett. And then the return and the point by Real gets her 3rd kill.
In 3A, it's Roncalli, Tri-West, Northview, Cathedral, New Powell. 2A, Browntown Central, Benton Central, Southwood, Western Boone, and Wapahani. And in 1A, a very good Daleville team, Lafayette Central Catholic, Tri-County, Morgan Township, Spring Valley, and Seton Catholic from Richmond.
1-0 Heron. With the left-hand swing, defended well. Back to the outside again. Plunkett got blocked.
Wake up.
Plunkett again on the return. And we've got, I believe, another double hit against Heron.
Net violation.
I'm going to call it a net violation instead, which is actually the tuna. Back in will be Mansager.
She's played well.
I'll give you you said Gavin Joy was viewing tonight, right?
Yes.
Doesn't that name sound familiar?
Yes.
There's a miss hit on the opposite side by Real.
You want to share?
No, you go ahead.
No, that's okay.
No, really. You don't want to mention Gavin Joy's, he's a football player. You know that, right?
Yes.
How about that block up front? The overpass defended well. Cross-court attack and the point by Avery Lewis.
You know, when you got guys that are watching IndianaSRN, watching volleyball or other sports, Gavin is a football player at Mount Vernon. We will see him Friday night.
Right.
That's just kind of cool that he wants to support what we do and like to watch good sports.
Back set to the right, and that'll be long on the attack. Cathedral leads at 3-2. Coming out of the lineup will be Corey Ahern, who, by the way, played very well. You watched her in that back row, doing a nice job there for the Achaeans. Mount Vernon will take on Shelbyville on Friday, and again, there's Plunkett.
Got big games Friday night.
Well, every game now. The tournament draws on Sunday, right?
Yes. Sunday at 6 o'clock. And we will have all that on the sports page Monday morning.
Yes, sir. That's going to be hit long there by Lucy Lyle.
We will not get our schedule until Wednesday of next week of where we're going to go for a first round. I know Ben Wood will have a crew, and there will be at least 4 crews out on the first week of sectional.
By the way, the ball was touched by Cathedral. So Heron gets the point.
But that 9 weeks of football has gone fast.
How about that slide and down the line, Chloe Moss?
The electric slide worked again.
It did. Football always goes fast, though.
Well, so did the volleyball season, though. I mean, we did a lot of games, and it was done quickly.
Riley Plunkett will be serving now for Cathedral. That is number 7. This is kind of a rough night for them in the serving department, though.
Yeah.
If that's one area of concern right now going into the championship tomorrow.
And you gotta kind of like this because Heron has not quit. You know, you could lay down and, just lay down and say, okay, we're going to go home. They're competitive in game number 3.
Sierra Logan is in. Lucy Becker will sit down. Excellent serve. Let's see how Cathedral will handle this one. They don't even use the old free ball thing. Let's just go ahead and take a swing at it. That was touched up front. Point will go to Heron, and all of a sudden it's tied at 5. Side out, Achaeans. Trying to battle back in this one. To the outside left, and they have just simply dominated out there as Hanchar gets another kill. For her, that'll be number 8 tonight. Ten kills tonight by Plunkett, and I think every kill has come pretty much from the left side.
Yes, sir.
Side out, +1. From behind the attack line, over the top. And a free ball now for Heron.
Oh.
Well, they're going to get it back, and that was...
They were fortunate.
Yeah, not played well. The set went over the net. They will reposition, get it back once again. And there's the miscommunication that we haven't seen too much tonight, and the kill by Lucy Lyle. That is very rare what we just saw there for Cathedral.
And she landed right on the ankle. Looks like she might have twisted that ankle. I think she landed on someone else's foot.
That's Morgan Schmidt, actually.
Yeah.
That is coming out.
And she is struggling right now.
So she is out of the lineup, tied at 6. This is really the area where Cathedral has kind of moved away in the first 2 sets, but not this time. That'll be the block there by Deemer.
You're going to give them life, and they come back and hurt you.
By the way, for Deemer, she came in with 24 blocks. But now Heron has a 7-6 lead. Cathedral back to the outside, and well, I'll tell you what, you want a point, you go back to the left, and Hanchar gets another one. That's number 9. Maya Stubbs will come in and serve. We've seen some different players getting a chance to move into the lineup here for Cathedral, but now you see the overpass, and Cathedral's going to set it up back to the outside again.
Goes right to it.
It's like stealing from a baby right here at that stage. That's another one. That's number 10 now for Hanchar. Lead at 1. Winner of this will move on to the championship game tomorrow night. Nice block up front.
And there's the shove again. 7 o'clock start. We'll get on the air around 6:50. Hannah Corey, Troy Daragowski, Nick Lewis, and Mitchell Adams on the crew tomorrow night.
9-7 Cathedral. Short set to the middle. Great job to keep it alive and got the return. And how about Avery Lewis?
Well, they kept that alive. That's hard to do because that was a short ball to get that done.
By the way, Ava Sconning is in the lineup, the senior. She ended up getting the kill on the previous play, but you got a good look at it right there by Avery Lewis. Good reaction time as well. Now the lead at 3.
Nice up.
Ball kept alive from the middle by Lewis. And they found the campfire. You're supposed to say, when I go, they found the, and I point to you, say campfire.
They found the campfire, Troy.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
10-8 your score. By the way, tomorrow, with Hannah coming back, we'll have Secrets by Hannah, which has become a very
popular. That's very popular.
Yeah, we got to have another one somewhere. So you got to give us a secret for tomorrow.
We already have it.
You have it?
Yeah.
Side out Cathedral.
It's in that yellow envelope on my desk.
That really thick one?
Yeah.
That's a lot of secrets, isn't it? How about that push deep on the point to McCoy? By the way, before you leave, you might lock that folder up just in case, okay?
Well, you know the combination.
Yeah,
okay.
I do. Yeah,
okay.
There's some top secret stuff in
there.
there.
Top secret.
11-9 Cathedral. See if Herron can hang in there. The return, free ball once again for Herron.
Nice.
To the middle and long.
Oh.
Pretty good swing by Page, just too much on it. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Dynamark. If you're looking to elevate your brand, choose Dynamark, your local one-stop shop for all your print, signs, promo products, apparel, mailing services, and more. They've been serving Indianapolis for over 50 years. Dynamark, where strong relationships are built through exceptional service. Herron in the middle. And that will go against a double hit, I do believe, against 22 McCoy. So now the lead at 4. Herron had the lead a couple of moments ago, and they just, again,
you hit the ball, couldn't get there. Someone else needs to pick that up.
Side out. Mansager once again and gets the ace.
She has been the most valuable player tonight.
Of all of those kills,
I'm telling you, she's kept them in the game and she has scored when she needs to score.
What about Plunkett?
Plunkett's done a nice job. Is she in double figures yet?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
The back set. Big swing there by Lewis.
Okay, can we do both?
Well, right now I'm going to give you Plunkett, Lewis, Hanchar, and you said
all right. The whole
Mansager.
entire team has played well tonight.
We'll ask somebody that's observing what they think. 16-9 your score. The overpass twice, and guess who's there again? Avery Lewis. Lewis has 10 kills. We know that Hanchar has 10 kills, and I believe we've got a timeout on the floor. 17-9 Cathedral.
At Morales Group Staffing, we are all about building better futures. And during these times, we are working hard to put people to work. We are now hiring for hundreds of jobs with pay up to $17 an hour. Visit our website at moralesgroup.net. Or text JOBS, JOBS, to 317-472-7600 to apply now and get hired today.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
Back here at Heritage Christian, the City Alliance semifinal game number 1. Lead has been stretched out to 17-9. Return and the point. Somehow Becker able to get it across.
Every single time out, they have come back and have scored.
As you get a look at Corey Ahern leaving.
Didn't we do a research on that? It was almost like 70 to 80%.
Where you come back, get a point?
Yeah.
Yeah. Timeouts are very popular. Only problem is you only get like 2 a set, right?
Yes, sir.
I think you'd like a few more, but it doesn't work that way.
Well, you can buy one from the official.
Big swing on the outside by Moss. Once again, Moss. Set might have been a little bit behind her. Here come the Achaeans once again. One thing you got to watch there is Becker on that side. She is a left-hander and misplays it at the net. The point will go to Cathedral. Side out here for Lewis. Were you saying something to our director who's giving us valuable information?
I think he's doing an expert job. Excellent job.
Another misplay by Lucy Lyle, the lead at 9.
I want to say hi to our CEO who is watching the game.
Where's he at?
I'm sure he's in his suite.
At his mansion?
No.
Oh, he's not at the mansion tonight.
No.
19-10. Great block up front by Moss. From about a foot behind the attack line, too long. We're in the red zone, and a chance here for Cathedral to put this one away. At one point, was it at 7-6, I believe, Heron had the lead.
Yes, I wrote that down.
14-3 since that point. Heron back to the outside. Another attack error by Becker. This kind of shows you again where Cathedral can just run off 5, 6, 7 points at a time.
And it comes down to one word: experience.
Well, and they play a really, really good schedule, too.
Yes, sir.
I mean, they don't play too many lightweights throughout the entire season. Great swing there by Logan. That one hit into the net. Rare attack error there by Avery Lewis. I'm actually going to say that was what? It was touched.
Yeah.
If my color analyst was watching.
I'm sorry, I was paying attention to something else.
So Lewis on the serve. Minus 12 here for Heron. They got a long way to go to get back into this one. And the point on the runner here by Mackenzie Land, who has checked in.
I like the libero. Annabelle does a nice job.
Annabelle Hoban, just a junior, 236 digs entering tonight's matchup. Well, this is hard to believe the way that Heron was playing, that they're still only at 10, and now we're at match point. Cathedral dominating from the point they were down 7-6 here in this third set, and we've got a timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout as well. It's a 14-point lead.
Calling officials cheaters or corrupt, it's not a game.
Insulting referees, it's not a game.
Threatening officials, it's not a game.
Berating young umpires, learning the ropes, it's not a game.
Violent language in the stands, it's not a game.
Verbal abuse from the sideline, it's not a game.
Screaming at a referee in the parking lot, it's not a game.
We are down to match point as Cathedral trying to wrap it up in 3 and move to the championship, and that's going to do it. That misplay there by Sierra Logan, and Cathedral dominating This one here tonight, 25-10, 25-8, 25-10. They have now won 7 in a row. They improved their record to 17-10 for Heron. They will fall to 22-7 on the season. They have 1 match remaining, but they make it to the semifinals here tonight as the number 4 seed. But Coach dominating again for Cathedral. I really did like what you said earlier. Heron didn't quit in that third set. Looked like they were really going to make a challenge, but you got to give Cathedral so much credit that they're just a different level when you talk about their team.
Yeah, the player of the game has to be Plunkett for Cathedral. Did a nice job tonight, set things up. Congratulations to Cathedral. They will play tomorrow night against either Cecina or Chittard. Game time at 7. We'll be on the air around 6:50. Join us there. We're going to take a break. We'll stay with the pitcher, but we'll come back for our pregame show, Cecina versus Chittard, in just a couple of minutes.
At first, me and my mom were struggling. I was trying to pay the bills and trying to take care of my mom at the same time. When I first heard that I can get paid for taking care of my mom, I was kind of skeptical because I had been doing it for so many years without pay. That's when I reached out to Passion to Care. I read all the reviews and I saw that they were number 1 in the field. Passion to Care has really, really changed my life. Right now, I take care of my mom 24/7 thanks to Passion to Care.
You want a piece of equipment you can trust, one that's easy to use. No matter the size of the job, you want to create a feeling worthwhile, something you can use for every job. For over 60 years, Reynolds has been a community staple, ensuring our customers powerful implements, top quality care and service. You need something that's in it for the long haul. Visit Reynolds Farm Equipment, your hometown John Deere dealer, today at reynoldsfarmequipment.com.
Can't make it to the game? We've got your back. Just go to www.IndianaSRN.org and tune in to all of the live action, or go to our on-demand service and relive your favorite moments.
We never really realize how much we depend on electricity until the power goes out. Get those lights back on when you choose the certified electricians at Bertner Electric Incorporated. Locally owned and operated, we are a member of the Better Business Bureau and provide only the highest quality of customer service. For more information, give us a call today.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
Welcome back to Heritage Christian High School. It is the second game of the Alliance Tournament. Game 2 will be the Crusaders of Cecina, the Trojans of Bishop Chatard. Coach 1 team is in, who we expected would be. Cathedral has advanced to the championship tomorrow, and now we have 2 teams that have actually winning streaks going into this one here tonight. When you talk about Bishop Chatard, we've had a chance to see them a couple of times this year, and we're going to see a Cecina team that is a team that's won 21 matches already this year, and they are loaded.
They are loaded. They dominated their semi or quarterfinal last night against Indianapolis Ritter 3-0. Cathedral is awaiting. Cathedral won 25-10, 25-8, 25-10 over Heron. Cecina and Chatard, both of these teams, very, very good. Rivalries, if you will, and this is a little one up for both of these teams. Cecina beat them in the regular season. It should be very interesting tonight.
Well, let's talk about the Trojans. We mentioned they're 15-9. They've won 4 straight, and they have a host of players we'll watch tonight. One of those will be Caroline Wilmering. She is a sophomore, 133 kills and 51 blocks. But Charlotte Dudick, the last time that we had one of her matchups, she really had a great game. And then Sarah Sedlak also. I think Sedlak had 16 kills that night, the last game we did. So those are 3 of the players. Grace Gwynn is another player, defensive specialist, that we'll mention her name a lot tonight. So they got a lot of weapons.
A lot of weapons, very well coached. And, this is the 3rd straight year they have been in a semifinal of the City Alliance. So a couple years ago, they were competing, almost won this thing, upset Cathedral. But Bishop Chatard knows how to win big games, and this could be another one that they would like to get in their book.
They're going to have to play well, though.
They really do. Cecina has played. We saw Cecina 4 times this year. All 4 times they have won. Now, I will tell you that Covenant Christian brought them to the brink the last time out, but Cecina just plays very, very well, coached very well. Got a young coach who understands the talent she has, and I tell you, when she calls timeout, they have the attention of the coach. If not, you're not on the floor after the timeout.
Give you kind of an idea, just again, some of the numbers coming into this one here tonight. Their serve percentage overall at 91.2. Their hit percentage at 244.
That's incredible.
I mean, you're talking about, that's why they're 21-6.
That's almost excellent.
Yeah, it's about as really as good as you're going to get.
Yes.
And they play some really, really good teams. You take a look at Bishop Chatard as they're preparing for this one here tonight.
Their 3, one of their 6 losses, 3 of them are New Pal, and only lost 2 points each time they played. New Pal is a very, very good 4A ball club.
Yeah, in fact, they're in the top 10 of the latest Z ratings. Keep an eye tonight on Molly Wellborn, outside hitter there for Cecina. Get the number. Here's your numbers. You ready? 440 kills this season. 440. Can you explain that to me?
I can just tell you that if she's not getting recruited to go somewhere, Hanover, wake up. Rose Hallman, wake up. Franklin, wake up. Anderson, wake up. This girl can play. I don't know if she can play to the level of D1, but I think she can play D2, and I know definitely she could play in D3. If you're not, you got to be watching Hanover. You got to be watching this girl.
Are you getting recruiting money for Hanover?
How are you doing? I am not, but they're just really. She's really, really good.
She's very good. By the way, Olivia Engelmeyer, 281 kills coming into tonight's matchup. But keep an eye on Ainsley Brown, the setter defensive specialist, only a sophomore, 831 assists coming into this one here tonight. By the way, I forgot to mention Molly Wellborn also has 351 digs coming into tonight's game as well. So the numbers are outrageous when you think about individual, but Molly Wellborn and Olivia Engelmeyer, somehow Bishop Chatard defensively will have to find a way to stop those 2 big hitters right there. The one thing about this matchup, you look back at the last one and the way that Cathedral really dominated And even going into that third set, when it appeared maybe just for a moment that Heron was going to give them some problems, you notice the good teams know how to take off from there. So if you look at these two teams here, how the Trojans going to stay in this thing with Cecina and that high-powered offense?
Cecina's got to get off to a quick start and play aggressively and do what they do. Chittard has to go almost error-free tonight.
Yeah.
And, they may win. I think this might go 4, but you just got to play very well if you're Chittard. And, you got that winning streak that will help you. This city, the one of the things I love about this City Alliance, Heron might have lost today.
Yeah.
But they're going to be ready now for sectional play.
Right.
They have now played in a tournament game. They know what that means. That's one thing I love when the City Alliance put this tournament, used to be in the middle of the season, as you well know. Yeah. Now it's at the end of the year because it means something different, because most of these schools, most of these teams, after tonight they're done or they got only one game left.
Yeah, very true. Cecina will be on the right. Bishop Chittard on your left in the all-blue.
Cecina wearing their red tonight.
They are. How did you know? You're colorblind.
Well, you told me that earlier in the day.
Did I?
Yeah.
There's something fishy going on here somewhere. I think you just tell us you're colorblind sometimes when
I'm lucky I could see today.
Well, by the way, if you don't know, Keith just came off the procedure on your back, correct?
On Monday, yes.
On Monday,
yes.
And we left you alone,
yes.
And I texted you on Tuesday.
Yes, you did.
You said you were fine, so I'm assuming everything went well.
I got checked in today, and I'm pretty close, and this little thing I have right here that helps me walk might be gone by Wednesday.
Oh, good.
I wanted to throw it away today. Debbie says you better not.
Yeah,
I wanted to cut the grass today. She said, no, I'll do it. Now, I said that after she had the lawnmower out.
Yeah, exactly. Avery McCoy, 73 aces, will start things out for Cecina. And we are underway. Bishop Chittard on the attack, and they'll get the first point from the outside left by Reese McKinney.
And I do want to thank the people who communicated to me. Thank you very much. I appreciate all the love that I got the last couple of weeks.
So side out Bishop Chittard. Good start for the Trojans. See the head coach for Bishop Chittard. They're looking at pretty much what zone do they want to attack here at this point, but you also have some discussion, as you see, at the scorers table.
What I find sometimes funny is the referee will do the score and then realize, oop, I didn't double check.
Right. Well, while they're doing that, I want to remind you that tonight's broadcast is a copyright production of IndianaSRN and the Indiana High School Athletic Association. Any use of audio or video without the express written permission of IndianaSRN and the IHSAA is strictly prohibited. If you don't know, we've said it on broadcast before that Coach also has an NIL deal, so don't use his name, image, or likeness in any way, because you will get sued. I've seen your lawyers. So.
I don't think that's true. This is a very long delay, and this frustrates you as a coach because you've done your warm-ups, you've done everything you're supposed to do, and now you got this delay. This is frustrating.
You know, you could simplify the game of volleyball a lot if you would just do like they do in basketball. Those are the 5 out that you can play anywhere you want. Right? We got all this rotation stuff going on.
I completely agree with you.
Thank you. Well, as you know, when I become supreme.
And here's the thing. Nothing happened.
Nothing happened. But it's clarified now. All right, here we go. Chittard leading at 1-0. On the return on the swing there by Wellborn. Free ball available. Back at outside, and there's Wellborn. First kill of the night.
What is she up to now?
441. That's a lot of kills, Coach.
That's a lot of kills in a year.
So
she's played 27 games.
Yeah. I'm going to try to do – you got the math on that real
I'll
quick?
do that.
Thank you. Tied at 1, service error number 1. Couple of early mistakes here for Cecina. Side out now for Grace Gwynn. Gwynn, 28 aces, 261 digs coming into this one here tonight. Big-time swing held up. That'll be hit long, and the point will go to Cecina.
That is 16.4 kills
per
game.
Per game. That's a lot. That's a lot. I think that Hannah's a little shocked by that, aren't you?
Hannah's career was at 160 kills, and that's 5 years of high school.
160 total kills? That's it?
Yeah, that's why she was heavily recruited at Taylor University.
We have another delay here. While we're doing this, want to remind you that tonight's matchup being brought to you in part by Officially Human. Our mission is to restore respect to game officials and recognize them as authorities on the field and the court. Do your part and practice good sportsmanship. If we don't have officials, we don't play. Can you give me some expertise here? Why are we doing this again?
I would assume that the lineup card is correct. The scorekeeper might have reinverted a number, which has happened before. So that could be an issue. But the girl that was keeping score now has left the scorer's table and a substitute scorer. And it looks like they're going to wipe out and they're going to bring out another score sheet. Frankly, I don't really know. Let's take a break.
We'll take a timeout, tied at 2.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
Bertner Electric Incorporated is fully licensed and bonded electrical contractor for your protection. Our electricians are available 24/7 for service calls and specialize in electrical service and storm damage repair. For more information, give us a call today.
Get a gator that will get you where you need to go. Something you can get in and go with plenty of space. Be ready to tackle any terrain, large or small. When you choose Reynolds, you choose reliability. The guaranteed great customer experience and relationship from the moment you walk in. Come in and see for yourself or visit reynoldsfarmequipment.com.
Okay. Well, in case you're wondering, we're still here at the scorer's table. That's pretty obvious, isn't it?
Yeah.
So something's really messed up.
And we've been at this score table more tonight than I've seen in a long time.
You know, Nick has done. Nick, can you go in a little closer to that score sheet? Can we read that and see what they're writing down? There, we're going to get a close-up. There you go. See if we get a better understanding of what we're looking at here.
Now, what you could do, what could happen as well, is you can charge Cecina for a timeout.
So right now, are they just making up these numbers right here?
Well, she did put 2 points down. And I will tell you this, Mr. Thornburg, who is the head official, him and I will be talking tonight on my way home.
All right, after the second delay, here we go. Bishop Chittard to the middle, and it's going to be blocked, but it goes out of play, and the point will go to Bishop Chittard. So Bishop Chittard with a early 1-point lead. McKinney on the serve. Cecina, by the way, early hasn't looked as sharp as they normally do. Down the line and the point from the outside left. That'll be Charlotte Dudek, who we're used to seeing getting tons of kills. We mentioned earlier in the pregame had 16 the last time we did one of their games. Cecina, by the way, is ranked number 62 overall in the latest Z ratings. That includes all 4 classes, and another point for Bishop Chittard. And how about this, an early 3-point lead?
They are very flat-footed tonight, Indianapolis Cecina.
So Reese McKinney once again on the serve. Cecina from the outside. That's Zamaya Slack on the attempted kill. And that's going to be long. And I'll tell you what, this is not what we expected out of Cecina here early.
No.
Trojans now lead it by 4. And another great serve, and McKinney gets the ace. And we've got a timeout on the floor, 7-2 Bishop Chatard.
Looking to elevate your brand? Choose Dynamark, your local one-stop shop for all your print, signs, promo products, apparel, and mailing services. Serving Indianapolis for over 50 years. Dynamark, where strong relationships are built through exceptional service.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by the IndianaSRN sports page, wall-to-wall sports news every day, whether it be high school, college, or pro sports. We have it all. Check it out on IndianaSRN.org and click on the sports page tab. I think all of us are in a little bit of shock right now. It's a 7-2 lead. Cecina, as we said a little bit ago, just doesn't seem like the same team we've seen before.
No. Flat-footed. You know, sometimes you walk into a semifinal thinking that you should win it, and you forget to play.
Yeah. And Bishop Chatard can make you pay for it. That'll be their first service error of the night.
But I will tell you this. Cecina never gives up. I saw them down against Kevin Christian 15-4 and came back and won that game 25-18.
This is Wellborn, one of the top players in the state of Indiana. Not a great set, able to make the return. See what Bishop Chatard to the outside led. Big time swing and another point, and guess who again? Well, I tell you what, Charlotte Dudek is just crazy.
And she does it so gracefully.
Yeah. The way she's going, she'll end up in double digits easily here tonight. 5-point lead now for Bishop Chatard. Excellent serve by Dudek. And somehow the Trojans able to make the return. Short set middle. Back the other way, Bishop Chatard. Great dig there by Martinelli.
That's the Cecina I'm used to right there.
Back set. Soft touch there by Caroline Wilmering. Boy, got a good rally going here to the outside, down the line.
Here it comes.
And this time it's 24 Engelmeyer. We mentioned her 281 kills coming in. She'll get her first of the night. Maya Miller, a sophomore middle hitter, entering the lineup now for Cecina. They're -4 here in the first set. The back set. The block up front, and give that one to Miller.
One of the things, though, Cecina just gave up on the ball. They don't think they're going to make it back. They almost had a play on it. You got to finish.
You see a lot of teams start to celebrate before the point's over.
We've seen that a lot.
Now -3 to the outside, and off the mark on the swing. The point will go again to Cecina.
And then you see them creep back, right?
By the way, that was Dudek, who didn't hit that one very clean, and that's very rare. Back set to the right. Big time swing. Dudek now switching from left to right, back to the middle. Right now, Cecina taking every punch that Bishop Chatard is throwing at them, and that one blocked as well. And a little bit short on this one, and the point goes to Bishop Chatard. Engelmeyer unable to get the kill there. As you will see, Ellie Burchard will come in. 41 aces on the season, and also, there's Burchard right there. 9-6. Second semifinal. The winner goes to the championship tomorrow. And from the outside, the point. That's going to be Zamaya Slack. Another change as you will see Leah Guilfoy come in.
Leah just a sophomore. Cecina's still kind of young.
Trojans, free ball here for Cecina. Good effort there by Miller with the left hand. And the point will go to Bishop Chittard. Only 5 seniors on this Cecina team. A lot of sophomores and freshmen on the roster as well. Lead by 3 for Bishop Chittard. To the outside left and wide open. And the kill by Engelmeyer, her second of the night. Into the lineup now will be Avery McCoy. Take another look at this one. Maybe that'll spark things for Cecina, get this team rolling as they're trailing it by 2. And that's going to be long second service error now by Cecina. Jordan will come in, 258 assists on the year. Dudek coming back in as well. And that's instant offense when you talk about Dudek. Think about Dudek in the year she's having at 205 kills. Nice block up front and the point. That may have been Gabby McCurdy, number 12.
And you can almost say Chittard is just dominating this first game.
They are playing very well.
Yes.
But I was about ready to say, think about Dudek, 205 kills, and you think about Wellborn, 440. That's just, those numbers just don't add up, do they?
No.
To the outside, Dudek once again, big time swing and another kill. She has 3.
And right now, Chittard feels comfortable in their shoes.
You can't really get over there with just one blocker, though.
No.
You're going to have to get 2 over there. And the point will go to Cecina. A service error, that's number 2 now. Side out. Isabel Martinelli will now serve. Down by 4.
Oh, good recovery.
That's Wellborn on this side. The double block, but is blocked out of play, and the point will go to McKinney.
And you know they were going to go deep there. Nice job by McKinney.
Pretty sure Cecina there is thinking, you know what, we're not going to be able to stop Dudek with 1. You're probably not going to stop McKinney or Wilmer, and you're going to have to find a way to get 2 blockers over there.
And if you look at Cecina's size, though, Troy, they're not very tall.
No. Back set to the right, down the line. Big swing there by McKinney.
Nice job to sit.
And misplayed there. Rare mistake by Molly Wellborn. And the lead now at 6.
Now you're thinking, if you're Cecina, what do we need to do?
Grace Gwynn. And that is going to be just inside the line, and the ace by Gwynn. Always a tough call back there in that back line.
Tell you what, as a coach, sometimes you get off the bus and your kids just are so flat, you don't know what to do.
Right. Isn't anything you can do.
And you really, at times, you just go, okay, let's just hate to say this, but we're not playing very well. Let's just get done with game 1 so we can go to game 2.
Well, that ace will make it 17-9 Bishop Chittard.
To you. Standing with us. You are truly making a difference in the lives of our neighbors in need.
Bishop Chittard, after the timeout, leads at 17-9 here in the first set. Cecina, as we mentioned, just has not played well to this point. Boy, I tell you what, set that up in the middle. Caroline Wilmering gave it a ride, and the overpass and the point will go to Bishop Chittard. Dudek able to play that one at the net, and now the lead at 9.
+9.
Even on the receiving side for Cecina in that last pass, flat. Deep serve. Bishop Chittard back on the attack. And that, by the way, was probably a little bit too far behind Dudek to do anything really with it.
But you notice they're playing that, they're going to go deep. They're making them go all the way up.
18-10 your score, as into the lineup will be Leah Guilfoy, and a service error. That's number 3 now for Cecina.
Got to get that toss up. It's got to go past you. Got to go over your head.
Side out here for McKinney. McKinney has an ace to her credit tonight. Guess what?
You know, if you're Chittard, you're feeling pretty good. You're +10,
and you're in the red zone,
and you're beating the number 2 seed handily right now.
Yeah, +10. McKinney again on the serve. The back set. Wellborn on that side,
nice
can't
touch.
get it. Great block up front, and that's going to be Wellborn to get the block there and to get the point. Maybe some life here into Cecina. Well, they actually gave that to Chittard. So it must have gone out of bounds off Cecina. So 21-10. Big surprise there. Bishop Chittard back to the outside. Dudek, and she'll do it one more time. Dudek's the only one that has the blue shoes. You can pick her out. Now you got one with purple shoes, and that is Caroline Wilmering.
I'll just take 10% of whatever those shoes are.
So now the lead at 12. This has been all Bishop Chittard. Another free ball.
Good rotation.
Back set.
Hit the backboard.
Lead at 13.
This is a game where you just wash it out of your head.
You don't have any choice.
You know.
But you better hope you're focused in the second set. And the block and the point, Cecina.
What would help you now? What would help you come back and win this thing? What would help you if you make this competitive?
This set here?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, problem is you can't make any more than, you can't make 2 mistakes. You got 1 mistake. How about that block in the middle? To the outside, Dudek once again. And the overpass cost you, and we're at set point. This has been pure domination here by Bishop Chittard. And Charlotte Dudek will now serve to try to wrap up this first set.
Go to zone 5 here.
Excellent serve. On the swing there, Engelmeyer. Boy, had 2 players in the same position. And the point will go to Cecina. They have a net violation that time on Bishop Chittard. Coming into the lineup, that's number 8, Michaela Gary. Still set point here in the opening set of play in our second semifinal. The back set. And somehow Cecina able to keep it alive, but then you're out of position. And the kill in the middle. And Bishop Chittard absolutely dominating the first set. They win it 25-12.
We're not here to just sell you another piece of software and then move on. We're here to manage that whole life cycle of not only helping you procure the licensing, but then how do you manage and monitor those licenses over time?
Collaboration is very key when working with our clients. We are very much a partnering organization, so we definitely work as a team from a sales, marketing, and delivery organization, along with our partner ecosystem to help deliver best-of-breed solutions for our partners and customers.
Partners that sell IBM licensing a lot of times are very transactional oriented, and we're here to build relationships with customers, which I think is unique.
Piece of equipment you can trust, one that's easy to use. No matter the size of the job, you want to create a feeling worthwhile, something you can use for every job. For over 60 years, Reynolds has been a community staple, ensuring our customers powerful implements and top quality care and service. You need something that's in it for the long haul. Visit Reynolds Farm Equipment, your hometown John Deere dealer, today at reynoldsfarmequipment.com. Get a gator that will get you where you need to go. Something you can get in and go with plenty of space. Be ready to tackle any terrain, large or small. When you choose Reynolds, you choose reliability. The guaranteed great customer experience and relationship from the moment you walk in. Come in and see for yourself or visit reynoldsfarmequipment.com.
Tonight's semifinal brought to you in part by Indiana Labor's District Council, the 12,000 Hoosier men and women with Labor's District Council and affiliated local unions that build Indiana. We are LIUNA, and we are shocked.
Yeah, Chittard's coach right now is telling him, look, this is only one. You have to win 3 of these things. If you're Cecina, first thing you say is take that out of your head, and now let's go 3-0. Get it done. You're better than this. You got to play better than that. Because if you finish the season that way, you may have a tough way going in your sectional.
Yeah.
Because you know they're going to be, I would assume they're going to be favored in their sectional.
Well, the Trojans ready to go. They lead it 1-0. And, of course, we look at that score, and I'm not sure anybody in this building would have thought that first set would have been 25-12 Bishop Chittard.
I guarantee the people who were in red shirts tonight sure didn't.
No. Well, let's see how they respond. You find out really a lot of times how good a team is when they have adversity and when they're down and how they're going to come back. But they got to get Molly Wellborn going. I only had her for 1 kill in that first set. Engelmeyer had a couple of kills, but they just did not perform well in just about any aspect in that first set of play. Had the long delay at the beginning twice because of some scoring issue or lineup issue at the scorer's table. That is Gwynn checking in. I have a feeling that you see the official right there is going to make double sure that we're not going to go through that again. So Bishop Chittard will serve. If you're a Cecina fan, you're hoping you're going to get off to a better start. And they do. From the middle, the point. This time it'll be Maya Miller. Gets her first kill of the night, the sophomore.
Avery McCoy just checked in for Cecina.
And she will be serving. Mentioned her coming into with 73 aces on the season. Has that knuckleball serve to the middle.
Nice out.
Yeah, great swing. Back to the outside. Dudek, unstoppable from the left. That is number 5 tonight.
She is just really good. Look at this swing. That's a nice swing.
Her timing is about as good as any player you're going to see. She's not the tallest player by far, But again, just her ability as Gwynn gets the ace, her third of the night.
During our regular season, we have not seen really tall teams, Troy.
Not a lot.
Oh.
Boy, the overpass cost you at the net.
She's in the back door waiting for you.
Caroline Wilmering. And an early 3-1 lead now by Bishop Chittard, trying to go up 2-0. To the outside, Wellborn got blocked up front by Wilmering. Dudek once again, the cross court and the kill.
We saw her against Covenant Christian and dominated during that game as well.
I did not look to see if Cecina had 2 blockers over there. Another overpass, and Wilmering did it again, or was that 17 McKinney?
That's 17 McKinney.
So it's McKinney getting her third. I didn't see if the last time that Dudek was on the left side, was it a double block? They only had one again. That'd be like covering you when you played basketball. You can't cover Keith Myers one-on-one.
No.
5-1 your score. Wellborn, and we've got a whistle and a stoppage of play, and they're going to call that against Bishop Chittard. Renee Waugh in the net. 5-2, Trojans side out, Cecina. They have been playing behind all night long. The back set to the right, and the block up front and the point. That's going to be Jocelyn Gary. 28 blocks coming in. And the lead now at 2. And that'll be their fourth service error. Side out for Reese McKinney. McKinney, a couple of aces, 3 kills tonight. And that'll be long. That's number 3 now on the Trojans. Zamiah Slack will come back in, the senior outside hitter. So side out now for the Crusaders. To the middle. And not much of a swing, but it was enough to get it across, and that'll be Wilmering. And that's going to be her third.
You know, you thought that was going to come back hard, and it's that little gentle touch.
7-4 now, Bishop Chittard, and that's going to be number 4. 7-5 your score. And we will see Olivia Engelmeyer check back in. Good serve, middle back. Trojans down the line, but wide.
Smart play.
Sarah Sedlak trying to find that open area on the left side.
Ainsley Brown read that very well.
7-5. Actually 7-6, my mistake on that one. So Cecina down by 1. The back set and the block up front. That'll be Jocelyn Gary, her second block.
First time it's been tied since 0. Now this is where the momentum, you got to work the mojo here.
Cecina's won 6 out of their last 7 and an ace. That'll be Wellborn. So now Cecina leads it by 1. We are at the end of this volleyball season. Tournament play right around the corner. Cross-court attack, and the point there for Engelmeyer, her third kill.
You can see little glimpses of Cecina unwinding.
By the way, Engelmeyer has that right hand taped up a little bit. 9-7, but still was able to get a nice swing on the last ball to the outside, returned, and here come the Crusaders once again. That's going to be long.
Touched.
They will say it is touched. The point will go to Zamiah Slack. So now 3-point lead. This is the biggest they've had all night long.
Yes.
Well, that one was deep middle and misplayed, and another point. Wellborn now trying to bring her team within one apiece. 10-7 your score.
Aspen Creek Grill, we are a from-scratch concept with comfort, fresh food. You can expect a world-class experience on a great budget. We've got incredible specials, great service. Today's dish that we're going to highlight is going to be our Aspen Blue Sirloin. It is, again, our premium Black Angus certified beef, and we top that with a blue cheese crust. Again, everything that we do here is made from scratch, and it's no different from our steaks. We hand cut all our steaks in-house. So our team back there, it's just an incredible team. Everything that they do, they take so much pride in. They put a little bit of themselves into everything that they do over here, especially since it is a made from scratch concept. We want everybody to come, visit us, enjoy some great food with some great service. Bring your friends, bring your family, come have some great food, have a great time with us with some of the best comfort scratch food.
Following the timeout, a 4-point lead for Cecina, trying to even it up here tonight in this second semifinal. And a big-time swing in the point. Give that one again to Zamaya Slack, her third kill, and she's playing well early. Now the lead at 5. We haven't seen much of Charlotte Dudek lately. And a free ball now for Cecina to the outside, and great play to keep that one alive by Gwynn. To the middle. And another free ball now for Cecina. Will they make Chittard pay for it? And somehow the Trojans able to make the return yet one more time. Just inside the attack line.
Oh, nice.
Almost a collision there between two Cecina players as Engelmeyer makes the return. And that's going to be pushed deep, and it's on the line, the point. That was Sarah Sedlak.
That ball had eyes. It landed. That was pretty close.
Side out for the Trojans. Renee Waugh, the 5'3" senior. And that'll be the 5th service error.
Games like this, you can't afford that. You had Cecina, you beat Cecina 25-12, and you're playing really well. You cannot shoot yourself in the foot.
I don't think any of us expected, though, that Cecina was going to stay flat like they did in that first set.
Something happened in that huddle.
13-8 your score. Back to the outside. Nothing there for Bishop Chittard. That was near side Engelmeyer.
Go deep.
The back set, cross-court attack, and the point. And right now the offense coming from Zamaya Slack.
And she got shoved. I mean, look at this shove. Whack.
It'll only take one time for one of them to get hurt doing that, right?
And then they stop.
They'll stop. And that'll be number 5 now on Cecina. Ava Eckelbarger will serve. 28 aces on the season. Still trailing it by 5 here in the second set.
Ava just a junior.
Boy, somehow that got returned, but that was not a good set. Free ball now for Cecina. The back set, hit deep, and that's going to be long. The lead now down to 4. Receiving error by Cecina. That didn't look like that was a terribly hard one to handle, did it?
And you're not where are you putting that ball? Who are you giving that to?
That is going to be Engelmeyer to the outside. It wasn't a great pass. She was a little bit off balance, but still able to get the point. And coming in will be Guilfoy.
Leah, sophomore.
Lead is back to 4 now for Cecina. I'll make it 5. Guilfoy, her first ace of the night.
5 freshmen on this Cecina team with 5 sophomores.
Trojans back to the outside. And the swing, and that'll be a point. Give the kill this time to McKinney. That'll be number 4 now for McKinney. Jordan is back in, and there is Charlotte Dudek.
We haven't seen her in a while.
No, we have not. I'm sure she's going to see plenty of action here in this second set. Only down by 4. And that'll be wide, and the point will go to Cecina. Another change as you get a look at Avery McCoy coming into the lineup. McCoy will now serve. Leading it by 5 in set number 2. Free ball available again for Cecina. They'll set it to the middle, but a little bit too high there for Wellborn. And that's a mistake, again, you generally are not going to see Cecina make.
I would say that's an unforced turnover.
Yeah, big time. Here's Gwynn. Gwynn has been serving well tonight.
Much better.
One more to go, and who's going to get it? Eventually, McKinney. Soft touch at the net, and Wellborn. Didn't need to have a whole lot on that one at all. Wellborn. A couple of kills, a block, couple of aces here tonight as well. Martinelli on the serve. That might have been close to being out, but Gwynn will play it safe. To the middle. Wellborn got blocked, and there is Charlotte Dudek. Lead back to 4. If you can take the shot from Wellborn, you're probably doing something right.
You're doing something right.
Man. The quick push by Gary, and Jocelyn Gary will get the point. Looked like that time maybe Bishop Chittard was back on their heels a little bit, expecting some heat, and got a soft one, 19-14.
Slack coming back into the game for Cecina.
Left-handed serve, and it causes issues.
And now the red zone advantage Cecina.
Ainsley Brown, the sophomore. Trying to tie it up at 1 apiece. That's going to be Dudek from the attack line. Defended well. And guess what's open?
The campfire. Timeout, Chittard.
We'll take a timeout as well, 21-14.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by Family Source Insurance. Pat Cherry is your independent agent representing Ohio Mutual Insurance. Call him for more information on coverage at 317-894-7000. 7-point lead. Dudek from the outside, and she is almost automatic.
Came up by this way.
Well, you still can't, in my opinion, try to stop her with just one block over there. You're going to have to get somebody else. Yeah,
I think you're right.
Dudek back to serve now after that most recent kill. Boy, that one hit deep in the corner, but Dudek able to get to it.
Go deep.
Wellborn.
Yep.
Returned, and here comes Wellborn again. And, boy, nice top spin on that one, but defended well. Wellborn.
They're just feeding the beast.
To the middle.
Nice.
Oh, just short by Jocelyn Gary.
And you played everything correct, and you just need to finish there.
So Dudek will serve down by 5 here in the second set. That's number 6. And it'll be Wellborn serving. Boy, 6 might be tough to overcome here. You can only make a couple of mistakes the rest of the way if you're Bishop Chittard. And a free ball available once again to the middle. And a late jump, but somehow Jocelyn Gary able to hang long enough in the air to get the point.
I don't know how she made that play, Troy, because she was on her way down.
Lead at 7. Outside left. Back down the line, and it was not touched, or it was touched. The point will go to Engelmeyer. They will say it was touched. And we're at set point. After Cecina losing the first set by 13, and that one falls in and ends the second set. Wellborn gets her third ace of this match. We will go to set 3, 25-16, the final.
At Morales Group Staffing, we are all about building better futures. And during these times, we are working hard to put people to work. We are now hiring for hundreds of jobs with pay up to $17 an hour. Visit our website at moralesgroup.net or text JOBS, JOBS, to 317-472-7600 to apply now and get hired today.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
Calling officials cheaters or corrupt, it's not a game.
Insulting referees, it's not a game.
Threatening officials, it's not a game.
Berating young umpires, learning the ropes, it's not a game.
Violent language in the stands, it's not a game.
Verbal abuse from the sideline, it's not a game.
Screaming at a referee in the parking lot, it's not a game.
Well, we're guaranteed to go 4 tonight as Cecina comes back and wins the second set.
25-16. It was impressive to a certain extent. I don't think they're really got the machine going as quickly as I think they need. We'll see how game number 3. I will tell you, whoever wins game number 3 really has the advantage to win this thing. And I know Cecina hope it is. But I tell you what, Chittard needs to play Dudek a lot more, in my opinion.
I agree. That was my observation during the timeout. I don't know a lot about volleyball, but I will not take my best player out, ever. Ever.
I will tell you, as a coach.
Yeah, tell me.
I never took my best player out. I hid them somewhere.
Yeah.
And you hope that she has a good game.
Well, Cecina bouncing back. Engelmeyer with 5 kills. But really, I think maybe the key to their game was Zamaya Slack.
Yes.
She had a really nice second set. Molly Wellborn has not had the same kill numbers you're probably used to seeing. Let's see if they'll get her going. Now, our spotter said that she thought that there was a double block over there on Dudek.
We'll take a look.
Okay.
I'm sure she'll point it out to us.
I will watch this with great interest now to see because if our spotter's not right, she's not getting paid.
Oh. Well, I don't know if she's getting paid tonight anyway. I think she came.
Oh, it's a freebie?
Yeah, I think she came in and tried to help. Well, she knew the pro was here.
Yeah,
and
our producer?
No, me.
You.
She knew I can't go more than 4 games. So, if it goes 5, you're on.
We're going to go to the bullpen?
Yeah, we're going to go to the old left-hander.
There you go. Avery McCoy will serve here in the 3rd set. And that one's going to be long. That'll be number 6 now on Cecina.
You know how tempting that is to hit that ball, though?
Yeah.
You see that ball and you just don't know, and you put it in the officials' hands, and, if they don't pay it close attention, they call that in, you're in trouble.
So an early 1-0 lead for the Trojans. How about that now? We've been waiting for Wellborn right there, and she got every bit of that one.
That time, though, she elevated correctly. She smacked the ball down. She snapped it off the ear. That was probably the best hit she's had all
night long. I agree. Just her 3rd kill as well, tying it 1 apiece. The back set, near side, down the line on the swing there by McKinney.
There's a free ball.
Gwen was able to keep it alive, and that will go to Bishop Chittard thanks to Dudek. I'm just to the opinion now that if I'm Bishop Chittard, if I'm going to win this thing tonight, Dudek's going to have to play a lot of minutes. And that's a misplay there by Cecina.
And again, they're back flat on their feet, not reacting to the ball, not communicating.
Another great serve. And Cecina will give a free ball availability here. Bishop Chittard to the outside. Dudek, big-time swing. And that one hits off the ceiling again. We have seen that happen before, but you got to find a way to play it.
Yeah, and again, you got to communicate with everyone, and you got to call for it.
We think it ought to be 2 points. Oh. And then if it goes through the net, you get 3.
Oh, okay.
Short on the jump by Jocelyn Gary, and this now starting to look like set 1.
This is Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Grace Gwynn. Well, that's a floater once again. Can be tough to handle, and a misplay by Wellborn.
There are just some games she just come off the bus and just.
Well, you would hope, though, as that'll be the number 7 service there on the Trojans, you would hope, though, that by this stage in the season, I can understand a regular season game. I don't understand tournament play when you have hardware on the line. That's the part that bugs me. Does that bug you too?
There are times where my teams just didn't respond. The pressure of trying to win a championship. Now, fortunately, we won a few championships, but it's to play as consistent as they have as a 21-6 team. Sometimes you just have one of those days.
Yeah. By the way, Wellborn got the block and the point back to the middle, And coming back strong is Wilmering, unless, see what they're going to call this. They're going to call, I believe, maybe a net violation that time on Bishop Chittard. Tough call there. Lead now down to 2. Otherwise, Wilmering would have gotten the point that time for Bishop Chittard. And that one now the other way hits the ceiling. And the point will go to Cecina.
Well, the ceiling is a little bit taller than Chittard's ceiling. Oh, there you go. There's a let serve. Got it like that. That's the old Coach Myers method.
That's right. Ainsley Brown tying this one at 6.
Nice hit here.
Went down the line, defended well. Wellborn over the top and the point.
Same consistent hit there.
Still don't think that was very clean, do you?
It's a lot. It's getting better.
Because look, she's going that back toward the attack line instead of attacking toward the net. But Cecina still leads it by 1. Dudek on the swing, back to Wellborn, cross court. Gwynn able to play it there from behind the attack line and deep, and that'll be another error on Bishop Chittard. They now trail it 8-6 here in the third set, and we've got a timeout on the floor here at Heritage Christian.
At first, me and my mom were struggling. I was trying to pay the bills and trying to take care of my mom at the same time. When I first heard that I can get paid for taking care of my mom, I was kind of skeptical because I had been doing it for so many years without pay. That's when I reached out to Passion to Care. I read all their reviews and I saw that they were #1 in the field. Passion to Care has really, really changed my life. Right now, I take care of my mom 24/7 thanks to Passion to Care.
You want a piece of equipment you can trust, one that's easy to use. No matter the size of the job, you want to create a feeling worthwhile, something you can use for every job. For over 60 years, Reynolds has been a community staple, ensuring our customers powerful implements and top quality care and service. You need something that's in it for the long haul. Visit Reynolds Farm Equipment, your hometown John Deere dealer, today at reynoldsfarmequipment.com.
8-6 score. Cecina following the timeout, trying to build on the lead, and that'll be number 7 tonight on the Crusaders. Don't forget, after the game, you can go to Aspen Creek Grill. Delicious food, great service. That's where Keith will be taking us after the game. I think we're owed, after all these years of not getting an Aspen Creek Grill invite. And back the other way, the point for the Crusaders.
They will be waiting for us with our steaks.
They will.
Yep.
By the way, that was Wellborn once again, I do believe, who just got the kill. Starting to pick up her offensive game tonight. Now the lead at 1. Here's Dudek. Got a running start, and it's on the line. All right, I'm gonna make a statement here, and I want you to see if you agree with me. I would go to Dudek until they found a way to stop her. So far, Cecina has not really been consistent stopping her. Am I right?
Yeah, I agree with you.
Thank you. We haven't seen very many teams stop her.
No, she's a pretty good ball player. And here's the cool thing. She's only a junior.
Jocelyn Gary will have to take the earring out of her ear. Does that affect the play, really?
No.
Okay.
However, a rule is the rule. But see, these girls watch college volleyball where you can wear the necklace, you can wear the earrings, as long as they're not dangling. You actually can wear a ring.
You can?
Oh, yeah. As long as it's not raised, so a band is allowed. Oh, what a save there. By the way, a shout-out to Jason Kerr, the athletic director of Cecina. Thanks for checking in. Jason, appreciate you.
So, in other words, you could wear a ring, but unlike the diamond-studded ring you have.
You mean my world championship ring?
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't wear that on the floor.
Okay. Is that the one you bought online that is one of those fakies?
Oh, my WNBA. That's my WNBA ring.
Yeah, it is.
My Major League ring is real.
Okay. 10-8 your score. Cecina to the outside right, short on the jump, and the point will go to the Trojans.
You know, me and Pete Rose were
good buddies.
We were buddies.
Yeah. Caroline Wilmering will come out. Ellie Burchard will come in. We see Louis Tiant died yesterday, too. You know, all of
our heroes are going away.
Yeah, they are. Good return back to the outside, just inside the attack line. McKinney.
Oh, that hit the roof, the ceiling.
Man. Yeah, but a great play by Eckelbarger to keep it alive.
Rotation.
To the middle. To the outside, but the set was too close to the net.
But you know where they were going, and there was 2 blockers at that point. So they have made that adjustment.
Good observation. Side out here for Guilfoy. Lead at 2 now here in the third set.
Kill it.
Oh, the overpass. Back to the middle, and the point will go to the Crusaders.
See how they set that ball up, though? Instead of her going right back, set, now they have to move your feet. Now you have to move your feet. The more you can make the team move their feet, the better you're going to be.
To the middle.
That's a great up.
That's going to be long on the attack there by Engelmeyer. And the lead down to 2.
He's a lot closer than we are, Ned.
Yep. Side out, Trojans. Oh, my.
You turned your back. Did you see it?
Yep.
They turned their back.
I don't know how that possibly got across, though.
It's the old drill. I'm telling you, the drill works.
And an ace again.
And now we're tied at 12.
I'll tell you had to have had a lot of luck, though, on that last one to hit that net in order for that to clip it the way it did. Because that ball only was halfway.
That's skill.
I'd love to believe you, but I can't.
Okay.
Physics just doesn't match up to the way that ball hit that net and how the spin had to have really maybe been the deciding factor, as the point will go to the Trojans. And all of a sudden, a 1-point lead.
You have just let them creep back into a game that you were controlling. And you have a timeout by Cecina. We'll take a break. We'll be back after this.
Can't make it to the game? We've got your back. Just go to www.IndianaSRN.org and tune in to all of the live action, or go to our on-demand service and relive your favorite moments.
We never really realize how much we depend on electricity until the power goes out. Get those lights back on when you choose the certified electricians at Bertner Electric Incorporated. Locally owned and operated, we are a member of the Better Business Bureau and provide only the highest quality of customer service. For more information, give us a call today.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you.
Back once again here at Heritage Christian, 13-12, Bishop Chatard battling back, trying to take a 2-1 lead.
Great place to host, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
They have been very kind to us over the last years.
And right now, Eckelbarger's been the difference here recently. On the return. Cross court, it was touched by Bishop Chatard, and Engelmeyer will get the kill. That is number 6 on the night. And Avery McCoy back in to serve.
Now, what you have, if you're Cecina, run off 4 or 5.
Right. Well, it sounds pretty easy, doesn't it?
Well, not tonight, it's not.
Ball returned. Let's see what Cecina will do. They go to the middle. Wellborn. And I think she was a little short on the jump once again, unless it was blocked up front.
You know,
you got that block, by the way.
You're around two coaches that is it just cracks you up how we react to these games.
14-13. Wellborn again.
Touch?
Doesn't look like it.
No.
Wellborn seems like she's a little bit off tonight.
Yeah, I think so.
Chittard now leads it by 2.
The Crusaders were at the Olive Garden the other day as they had the PSAT test, and the juniors came in, and when Debbie and I was celebrating our anniversary, and was talking about this game tonight.
15-14.
Go deep.
McKinney up front along with McCurdy there for Bishop Chittard. Free ball again for Cecina.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, good recovery.
Boy, no kidding. Jordan able to make the return. Boy, just get a hand on it to keep it alive on this one, and they'll get the point.
And Chittard is calling for 4 hits. And no call. Wow.
Tied at 15. Side out for Cecina. Wellborn.
See where she went?
Yep.
Good idea.
To the outside, Dudek.
Down the middle. Really, no one's stopping her. What is that? How many is that for her?
10. But like I said before, you feed it until they stop it. Dudek again. And that's going to fall just inside the line. Looked like Wellborn was there along with Gary.
There is not much separation in this game.
If it was Gary, that's...
Winner of this game will make fewer mistakes.
Dudek.
Look at her setting her up.
Wellborn. Dudek again. And Dudek gets the point.
Wellborn makes a great play, but Dudek comes right back and makes a better play.
Side out now for the Trojans.
Overpass.
And that generally leads to a free ball. And the point at the net by Jordan. That caught Cecina off guard, and now they trail it by 2. You might want to control our spotter if you don't mind.
She's okay.
Yeah. Well, that'll be long. That's number 8.
And then you play that well, and then you give up that.
Yeah. I'm not sure about you, but there's some gyrations going on over there I haven't seen in an individual in a long time. So 18-17. Oh, my. Big time swing in the middle there by Caroline Wilmering. That's her 4th kill of the night.
Ava comes in the game for Chittard.
1 point away from getting into the red zone here for Bishop Chittard, and there is another one. That's number 9. To me, that's like missing a layup. You know what I mean?
Yeah, good point.
Or turning the ball over, you've given the other team 9 extra possessions.
Especially with no pressure on you.
Yeah. Just get it across. Gwynn able to keep it alive in the middle. There by Wilmering.
She got away with it.
And somehow misplayed there by Cecina. Sedlak will get the point.
And we are now at the red zone for Chittard.
You know, if you do the cough button before you cough, it usually helps. 2018 your score. And the point near side, Engelmeyer. Engelmeyer has 7 tonight. Guilfoyle back in. Winner will play in the championship tomorrow night. An impressive win earlier tonight by Cathedral, and I would think that they'd be the favorite tomorrow night as well. The return by Engelmeyer. Excellent swing and the point. That'll be Sedlak. That's her 3rd kill of the night.
Finished strong, didn't she?
Yep. So now the lead at 2, make it 3.
You got to call timeout here.
Eckelbarger, her 4th ace of the night. Strong way here for Bishop Chittard to battle back after losing that 2nd set, and another misplay there for Cecina. And down the stretch, Bishop Chittard leads at 23-19.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
Well, right now, Bishop Chittard, opportunity here to put this 3rd set in the books, as they lead it now 23-19.
Cecina out of timeouts.
Right now, Ava Eckelbarger serving extremely well. Let's see what Cecina will do here. It went to the outside, and it'll be Engelmeyer. Engelmeyer generally plays on the left side.
Left side,
yeah.
Yes. And right now, you cannot afford to make any mistakes if you're wearing a red jersey.
Here's McCoy. And that'll be wide.
And that's the mistake you could not make.
Number 8, each team is closing in on 10 service errors tonight.
You now have a 90% chance to win this game.
Did you get that calculated out?
Yes.
Dudek, by the way, back in. Free ball here for Bishop Chittard. Here's Dudek on the outside. There's your double block. Successful this time.
Go again.
Wellborn. I'd go back to Dudek. A little bit too far behind the net. That'll be long. So now down to 3. We're still at set point. Martinelli on the serve, and that's going to be on the line.
Now you're at a 70% chance to win.
Where's your calculations on
I'm
this?
just telling you. It figures out that way.
Really?
Yeah. And if they score again, it drops even worse.
Here's Dudek. Defended well. Wellborn on the run and found the opening here on the near side. Well, it just got worse.
It did. And now you have a timeout, Chittard.
Want to remind you tonight's game brought to you in part by Clean Slate. You can find your future in the cloud. They are a technology consulting firm specializing in custom-built modern applications and products that deliver greater agility, faster speed to innovation, and the resiliency to handle whatever the future throws your way. For more information, give them a call at 866-885-3249. Boy, you'd hate to be Chittard and let this one get away, though. You're on the brink of winning the third set, and all of a sudden now Cecina right back in it. Championship game tomorrow night at 7, correct?
Yes. I think you go on the air at 6:50, if I'm not mistaken.
Side out once again for Cecina.
Big serve right here for Cecina. Big serve.
Well, certainly nothing has been automatic in the serving department tonight by either one of these two teams. To the middle. Wellborn pushed it down the line. I think it was touched, and it was. And the point goes to Cecina. They've tied it.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Now Cecina has the advantage, slightly.
Well, the ball's in their court, right?
Yes.
And the point near side looked like that was Jordan.
These are games you do not like. Now you're pretty much in overtime.
Yeah.
Got to win by 2. There's no cap.
Grace Gwynn will be serving. Still a chance to win it right here. Big time swing by Wellborn. And they're going to see a double hit on Bishop Chittard. And we're going to be tied at 25. Back in the lineup will be Zamiah Slack. Dudek once again from that left side where she's more comfortable. Wellborn down the line and the point. And it'll be set point here now for Cecina.
The libero just yelled right in Wellborn's ear. Watch this.
Well, you have to talk into her left ear from now on. Set point now for Cecina. And guess what? That's not going to happen thanks to Caroline Wilmering. That is the 5th kill by Wilmering tonight.
This is where I lost fingernails because you start chewing on them.
Yeah. Cecina. Free ball again here for Bishop Chittard. Outside, Dudek. Big time swing, defended well by McCoy. And that one's pushed deep inside the line. Give the point there to Wellborn.
Wellborn played that very well.
Set point, Cecina. And that one hit too deep. And Cecina comes back to win the third set, 28-26.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
we encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
Bertner Electric Incorporated is fully licensed and bonded electrical contractor for your protection. Our electricians are available 24/7 for service calls and specialize in electrical service and storm damage repair. For more information, give us a call today.
Get a gator that will get you where you need to go. Something you can get in and go with plenty of space. Be ready to tackle any terrain, large or small. When you choose Reynolds, you choose reliability. A guaranteed great customer experience and relationship from the moment you walk in. Come in and see for yourself or visit reynoldsfarmequipment.com.
Tonight's match brought to you in part by Wheeler Mission. And by the way, don't forget, the Drumstick Dash is coming up in about a little over a month.
I think I'm going to be healthy enough to do it.
We're going to be there too. We're
Okay,
signing up.
let's go.
Yeah. For over 131 years, Wheeler Mission has been a pillar in the Indianapolis community, providing help, hope, and healing to people in need. If you'd like to sign up for the Drumstick Dash or maybe volunteer, give them a call at 317-686-6239.
And if you are a team, a volleyball team, a football team, a basketball team, they feed 500 or so people a night. It would be a great team-building experience to go down there. We have done it as a team. We have done it as a church. It will open your eyes of how many people are in need. And during the winter months, coats, hats, whatever. They have been involved with IndianaSRN for many years, and we are definitely involved with them.
And they, by the way, do breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week, 365 days a year.
Yep. Crazy.
All right, Cecina coming back, Coach, to get that win, and so now the Trojans have to respond here.
Well, Trojans gets the ball. That's a good thing, but you lose that one because I think you're up at least 5 late, and we gave you the percentages of how Cecina creeped back in, and they definitely did.
Engelmeyer from the outside, down the line, defended well by Wellborn. Bishop Chittard back on the attack. Here's Dudick once again, and Dudick with another kill.
What is she up to, 13?
12.
Okay. That's a lot in the game. A lot.
Well, she had 16 the other night, so in 3 sets. And the point. Sedlak giving Chittard the early 2-0 lead. Cross-court attack there by Engelmeyer. The set was behind her, and the point will go to Cecina. And McCoy back in. The ball was touched and went out of play. Am I right?
Net violation.
So what did that mean?
This is the net.
You're giving me the
touch net.
Okay, we need some new signals. Or you could just tell me. Here's Wellborn. Dudick once again. The set was too close to the net. And that ball falls in.
That ball had eyes again.
Miller.
They have played, I will tell you this, they have played very well consistently at that front net.
Yeah. So here's McCoy.
Bring that back over.
Once again, Wellborn unable to get the point. Dudick, there's that double block out there again. They'll go backside to the number 17, McKinney.
Oh!
And there were 2 in the middle, and it was Wellborn.
That was a great decoy. Up in the air. Was that Wellborn that hit that ball?
Yes.
She was hidden behind the two front players.
Just sneak in there.
Yep.
3 to Cecina, and that'll be number 9. Each team with 9 service errors. So here's Grace Gwynn. You don't see, and maybe I'm wrong about this, as Wellborn, big-time swing. Dudek back the other way, hit that one to downtown Indy. You don't see as many of those plays like you just saw a little bit ago at this level. You see it a lot in college. You got a lot of decoys. You got several jumpers at the net. Yep. Why not more in high school?
One, you don't have the same athlete that you have in college. And I will tell you, the professional team that we're going to get in Indianapolis, you're going to see a lot of that as well. I would encourage you folks to go and check out the Elite
Ignite.
Yeah, you need to check out their website. They're going to be really, really good.
From the middle of the point, Caroline Wilmering.
Our own Hannah Corey is involved with them and wants to be involved with them more.
Think you'd like a job with them, huh?
I would love to see her in a uniform with them.
Boy, Bishop Chittard able to save that one to the back row. 5-4 Cecina. And open area up front, and Jocelyn Gary able to sneak that one in.
And that's what high school kids can do better than a college kid, because a college kid, that ball comes right back.
Yeah.
But that little dink, you're flat-footed and you're looking for that ball to come down.
Side out, Crusaders. Dudek once again, the big swing from the 10-foot line, and there will be a return. Free ball once again. And you know what? That set was, again, too far ahead of Dudek. Able to get another swing, but they've got to set that a little bit better. And the misplay there by Wellborn.
And you feel like if Cecina could get a 2, 3, 4-point lead, you feel like they possibly could coast here. But I tell you what, Chittard has not quit. The Trojans are playing pretty well.
Down by 1. Another free ball here for the Trojans. Back set. And the point. Somehow Wilmering able to sneak here to the near side. I've got to ask you another question, and it's starting to bug me a little bit, Coach. You know how these things bother me.
Mm-hmm.
Is if you look at the way that this game is being played, and we talked about already, as that one is a clipper, that perhaps Dudek, who, by the way, stays in the lineup, I was just going to ask you right there, why don't they short serve their players a little bit more, though it was Wilmering?
Yeah, and I think she's understanding that, and I think that's probably the first time I've seen that they've done that tonight.
I'm just thinking to myself, the way that Dudek jumps, if you can get her, and boy, that one just off the top of the net, if you can get her on a short serve a lot, as well as she jumps, she could really put some fire on that, right?
I liked how that ball stayed on the net and was a spinning top.
So I'll ask you another question. Are there systems where teams don't like to short serve as much as they?
There are a few coaches that do not like that.
Seems like a weapon I'd like to use. That's going to be hit long, and they're going to say it was touched. Tough break there for Bishop Chittard as they trail it by 1. Cecina trying to win it in 4. They trailed in the third set before rallying to win it by 2. Back to the outside and the block up front.
That's a great wall.
Engelmeyer tried to get the kill. By the way, Dudek is out of the lineup now. Let's see how they'll respond with her not in. And another great save. And then almost getting to that one was Engelmeyer. And the point will go to the Trojans.
These teams are pretty equal, don't you think?
Yeah, they are.
I mean, you got a really good 3A school and a really exceptionally 2A school.
9-8 Bishop Chatard. Cena back to the outside. Once again, Engelmeyer.
Oh, no. I don't like that play.
And that's going to be hit long.
Worked out for you. I don't like it that you give them an opportunity to put that ball back in the middle of the floor because they could just reset.
Yeah. Michaela Gary into serve now for Cecina, tied at 9. Which team's going to break first and get that lead? Good jousting at the net. Let's see what Cecina will do here. Engelmeyer tried to get it across, and the misplay there by the Trojans.
That time you put that ball in the middle. You should have put the ball back in the middle.
So now Cecina leads it by 1. Good block up front. Wellborn is there, and then the return from the middle, and the point, that's going to be McCurdy.
The one thing I'm learning more and more, 15, 16, 17-year-old girls play inconsistent just like 15, 16, 17-year-old guys.
Oh, yeah.
Boys.
Yep.
Some days you look like you're unstoppable, and other days you just struggle.
By the way, if you're a Mets fan, you're just won that series. And the cross-court attack. Yeah, we watch baseball while we're watching volleyball. Big swing in the middle there by Miller. The back set. And the point. We talked about her earlier as Amaya Slack. Haven't heard from her in a while, but she got number 5.
It's interesting. The officials are allowing them to go a little bit over the line and letting them play. Kind of like that a little bit.
11-10 and make it 12-10.
Did that hit her in the back of the neck as well? That might have been touched.
But you're in a situation now where you really can't afford to let that go.
You can't. You got to play every ball.
And another misplay.
We had a drill called 3 feet drill where you, as a player, you played everything 3 foot out of bounds to keep the ball in play because your opponent thinks you're going to quit and you get them flat-footed and you scored a lot of points.
Trojans on the attack, give it back to the outside, and the point this time by Engelmeyer. By the way, and I'll mention it again here, though we haven't seen Dudek in a while. I still don't think she's in the lineup right now, and they're down by 4.
Yep.
It was 8-8, I believe, when she left the game.
You're correct.
Good job up front there by Miller.
See the rotation there? Cecina's there, coming right back.
Well, that might have been out. They will go ahead and play it. Free ball here for Bishop Chatard. The back set, and nobody is there, but they're able to get the return. Push deep there by Engelmeyer. Big time swing, and the ball kept alive. That defense for Cecina played well, and then finishing it out was Sedlak.
When you played that, the communication that both teams had on that play was outstanding.
14-11, side out, and another service error. That's number 10 now for the Trojans here tonight. Side out, +4 here for Cecina. And they have number 10. That is 20 combined service errors here in this semifinal matchup. This will be Grace Gwynn. Boy, if you're Cecina right now, and that's going to be wide off the attack there by Wellborn. If you're Cecina, you got to step on the throat here.
You're in control.
Yeah.
You're still in control, but you're letting them creep right back into this thing.
By the way, Dudek is back in. That's good news for Bishop Chittard. They still trail it by 2. And in the middle and the point, that'll be Miller.
That time they went and attacked the front row.
Yeah.
They didn't go around it. They went and attacked the front row.
Miller getting her 4th kill of the night, side out Cecina.
Again, I would go to zone 5 right here.
That is Gwynn. And misplayed by Jordan.
You got to call timeout. You got to settle your team down. You're down 4. It's crucial. And
timeout on the floor, 17-13 Cecina.
Good call, Coach.
To you. Standing with us. You are truly making a difference in the lives of our neighbors in need.
After the timeout, a 4-point lead now for Cecina. They win this. They advance to the championship game where Cathedral is waiting. Tomorrow night, 7 o'clock here on IndianaSRN. We'll be on the air at around 6:50. To the outside, Dudek. The double block, and it worked. That looked like Ainsley Brown.
Yep.
First block of the night for Brown. And that's big right there.
Yeah, because the timeout didn't work for you at that point.
Yeah, that's right. Lead now at 5. We may, again, just pointed out, though, if you've been watching the entire night, Bishop Chittard, Wellborn, big swing. Bishop Chittard, as that's going to be out of play. They had a chance to win that 3rd set and go up 2-1, but they blew the lead and lost it in extras.
If I may be mistaken, but I think they were up by 7.
Yeah.
Closing it out.
Deep serve. Dudek.
Oh, did you see?
Wellborn again after coming back and playing nice defense. Dudek again. So far, Cecina taking the blows, and here's Wellborn. The overpass played at the net, and it's going to be point for Cecina. Net violation on Bishop Chittard, and we're in the red zone.
Yep. Now you have to play almost near perfect. Timeout, Chittard.
7-point lead for Cecina.
We're not here to just sell you another piece of software and then move on. We're here to manage that whole life cycle of not only helping you procure the licensing, but then how do you manage and monitor those licenses over time.
Collaboration is very key when working with our clients. We are very much a partnering organization, so we definitely work as a team from a sales, marketing, and delivery organization, along with our partner ecosystem to help deliver best-of-breed solutions for our partners and customers.
Partners that sell IBM licensing a lot of times are very transactional oriented, and we're here to build relationships with customers, which I think is unique.
2013 7-point lead now for Cecina following the timeout. Bishop Chatard's going to have to play almost error-free the rest of the way. Dudek, a little runner. Wellborn is there. There were two players back in the middle again, and that caused confusion.
Yeah, I don't know what that play is called, but she needs to call that play a lot.
That's amazing. They've run that twice and got a point each time. Now down to 4 for Cecina.
It's called the X play.
The X play. Mm-hmm. Well, that one clipped the top of the net, and it will be kept alive. Will they be out of position, though? And it's hit long, and the point will go to Bishop Chatard. We couldn't find anything better than the X play. I mean, we've come up with the husband and wife. We've got the tuna, and we come up with the X play.
What can I say?
Something different.
Okay.
Tandem. The tandem.
Oh, I like that.
That point will go to Cecina. Down to 3.
I think Hannah's just making up names now. The Rosemary.
That's what it's called, she said. The tandem.
The cheeseburger.
Now, can I climb on a player's back and go up there and spike it, or is that illegal?
That's illegal.
Oh, okay. Dudek, big-time swing, and gets the point.
I think that's also a 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down.
13 now for Dudek. Side out. And Dudek will be serving. Still down by 7. And that'll be wide. That is number 11 now for Bishop Chatard. And it's down to 2.
And Chatard is out of timeouts. Cecina's got to feel pretty good about themselves right now.
Yeah, I agree. Well, just you think about it, you've got to score 10 more to win, and you can't make 2 more mistakes. Good block up front by Cecina. And down the line and the point. That will be, what's that, number 16? That's going to be Sedlak.
But in this game, we have seen some weird stuff over the years.
Oh, yeah. Well, we saw again Bishop Chatard blow the lead in the third set. Cecina trying to come back here, and when you need something from the outside left, it'll be Engelmeyer, and we are now down to match point at 24-16. Cathedral earlier tonight, a sweep in their contest against Heron. They got a great match from Plunkett, Lewis, and Hanchard to advance. They were the 3 big offensive players.
Win 25-10, 25-8, 25-10.
They made it very quick work.
Yes.
We're at match point. The runner there by Engelmeyer. Free ball again for Cecina. Engelmeyer to the outside, and the point. Engelmeyer finishes it out strong. And Cecina, in 4 sets, knocks off Bishop Chatard after losing that convincing first set, 25-12. So it'll be Cecina and Cathedral tomorrow.
If you're Cecina, you might need to play a little. Well, I know you need to play a lot better than what you did tonight. But I think the best team won tonight. Chatard played very, very well. But Cecina, that game number 3 was the big one.
Yeah.
You're down. You showed endurance, and you win 28-26.
By the way, tonight, Olivia Engelmeyer unofficially 11 kills, and Molly Wellborn 9 kills, a couple of blocks in that contest, and that is how you kind of wrap it up here tonight. So Cecina, again, wins it 3-1. Tomorrow night, 6:50 is the airtime, and we'll get this one underway at 7 o'clock. It'll be Cecina and Cathedral here on Indiana SRN. Want to thank our sponsors tonight. They do include Reynolds Farm Equipment, Passion to Care, Boilermaker Local 374, Wheeler Mission, Burtner Electric, the Morales Group, McGinley Wrights Financial, Indiana Laborers District Council, and the Indiana SRN Sports Page. That will do it. Thanks to the entire crew for great job again here tonight as Cecina advances to the championship with a 3-1 victory over Bishop Chatard.